Okay, we're back. And bad news for me. Not for you. Or maybe for you. I don't know. We'll see. I accidentally spoiled a tiny bit of something that could happen later. What the?
We rise.
I'll tell you in a second. What the hell is this?
A black-ringed priestess turns to you. Her astonishing beauty takes your breath away. Her gaze drifts past you, and you realize that she's blind. She breathes in, as if tasting the air, as if tasting you. She produces a mirror of darkest black, holds it up as if to look upon her own magnificence, and then speaks as if to herself.
I found God woken.
She waits a moment, as if listening to her own reflection.
It shall be done, O sallow one.
Great.
She closes the mirror, looks at you directly, almost as if she can see you, and then she smiles. A smile to melt the heart, a smile to drown in, a smile to send an army off to war.
I mean, she looks cool, but... Did I miss? So it seems I did. Oh, we leveled up. Cool.
The priestess holds her hand out to you and smiles. A smile to freeze the heart. A smile to set a forest all ablaze. A smile in which to gladly bleed to death.
Take me.
Her hand slides into yours, and you are whisked away, far across the oceans and the forests and the mountains, to a city on a dusty plain. You're in an alleyway, dark and dank, and you wear a hood. You're ragged and dirty, twisted and bent. You move with a stooping sideways gait. Thirsty, while a shopkeeper's back is turned, you approach a barrel of water and bend to drink. You catch a glimpse of your own reflection. Your skin is discolored, your features deformed, your nose hooked. Whack! The shopkeeper cuffs you about the head, shoves you away, and tells you to clear off. He calls you hag and crone and old witch, though you have only just reached maturity. You reach for the curved dagger hidden in your stinking robes.
Kill him.
You race through a maze of alleyways as behind you the alarm is raised. You hide in a darkened corner as the pursuing mob draws near and sense a presence behind you. You turn. A man's pale face floats high above you in the gloom. He smiles and offers you his long-fingered, long-nailed hand. You know this is the God King's sallow envoy. There is no choice to make. You step from your hiding place as the mob goes racing by, crying murderess and witch and hag. None but the younger men give you a second glance. They give you a third glance and a fourth. You find a mirror in your pocket. You open it and stare into the black glass. The most beautiful woman you have ever seen looks back at you. And so does she. And you will remember the beauty of that smile until beyond your dying day. The last thing you ever saw before the veil came down. Because now, your sight is fading. Darkness descends, and quickly you are blind. Your other senses rise, and you hear and feel and smell the world. You are not lost. You shall never be lost again.
I served the God King well. I shall return. His soul is mine, and so is yours. His soul is mine, and so is yours.
Her laughter echoes like fading cathedral bells, ringing out a world of beauty and despair. You turn away.
Let's leave her. Might be something interesting if she comes back to life later. Interesting story. Well, not that interesting. Apparently she gained some... She gained something from the God King, but had to pay with her sight. Anyways, I spoiled something. I'm not gonna say what it is. But if you see me make a choice later, and the choice doesn't actually make too much sense compared, like, if relative to what I've been doing normally. Wait, what? Persuasion is at maximum? What? Bartering, I guess? Wait, why is it? Maybe 5 is the maximum, huh? Alright. Nasty deeds. Well, this doesn't really matter. Okay. Anyways, if you see me make a choice later that doesn't really make sense, that I wouldn't possibly know to do, if you played through this game before, then know that that's what I got spoiled. I was trying to look for a solution to something because I spent some time trying to figure something out. I couldn't. And then I looked for a solution and then the spoiler just popped up. So that sucks for me. I always try really hard to avoid spoilers, but sometimes it happens. Anyways, we have talent. Put some points into. Attribute points. Which ones are attribute points? This one? Character with demon has an extra 15% fire res. Doesn't seem that important. I'm nowhere near cap anyways. Could be important later if I run into a fight where fire is very prominent, but I can use stuff to temporarily increase my fire resistance, I guess. Let's see. Elemental affinity could be interesting. And I don't fully. Executioner gives you 2 extra action points after dealing a killing blow once per turn. Times where Lizard, the Red Prince, deals the killing blow is usually towards the ends of the fight, where I don't really try too hard to kill as fast as possible. Range 2 meters. Doesn't affect melee or affect melee. I mean, That was the effects of food and potions. Don't really use food or potions. Gladiator. A counterattack is useless because my sword is... he really doesn't punch anyone with this sword. It's a stat stick, 100%. With glass cannon, you start every combat with maximum AP, but magic physicism does not protect you from stats. Nope, that sounds horrible. I mean, sure, it's good if you have a lot of initiative and you play Lone Wolf, that could be really good. But I don't feel like I need this. No. Don't need this. No. Yeah. Haymaker could be good if I had like a weapon with massive status chance, but don't. While you're at maximum vitality, Hardy grants you extra 10 crit chance and 10 accuracy. Interesting. Not for him, but for somebody else. Ice King, same as Demon, just with water. You get him into the stun from blah blah blah. Cripple of Wonder after being affected by one of those statuses can only happen once every 3 turns. Very tempting. Living armor adds 35% of all healing received by skills or consumables to your magic armor. Very interesting. Lone Wolf, no. Start of encounter, you gain 2 status. Cycle of Fire and Cycle of... blah blah blah. Cycle of Fire where increases your Pyro Hydro. Compatibility by 2. Cycle of Fire increases your Geon here. Okay. Swap between each. Yeah. Nope. Mnemonic. Is an option. I mean... it could be a good one. So far there are 3 good ones. The pawn permits your character 1 AP worth of free movement per turn. Oh wait, incompatible with Executioner. Oh, that sucks. For Melon Assassin. Unstable could be fun. Okay, Walk It Off could have been decent, but not really. So mnemonic. Shit, what's the H? Wait, I did press K. Oh, I missed K. Right. I mean, I have 2 skill points. Why do I have 2 skill points? I might have missed something. I have actually... That's weird. That is weird. Did I always have 1 open? Very interesting. Okay, so mnemonic, we're not putting points into that. That means it's one of what was it? We had no, not hothead. We have Where is it? Indomitable. Gain immunity to stunned, frozen, knocked down, polymorphed, petrified, crippled for 1 turn after being affected by one of these. That is not bad, actually. Cause these are things that could last for a while. I think I've been frozen for 2 turns. I think petrified lasts for can last for 2 turns. Yeah, I think indomitable, yeah, seems pretty good. Living armor is also one, but I don't need it, because I do have Soulmate and Armor of Frost on Losa that I specifically put in there to deal with the fights that need a lot of armor. Plus potions is a thing, and I don't think it's worth putting a point into something that you can solve with a couple of potions in very specific tough fights. It's not like it happens all the time. It would probably be like a boss or a mini boss that specializes in a lot of magic damage. And that doesn't really happen all that often. And besides, I still have ways to get magic armor other ways, so I don't think it's worth putting in one of these rare points into living armor, although it sounds pretty good. It's one of the better ones, for sure. Was there any other that I considered? I think the right choice is Indomitable. Yeah, I think that's correct. Right, Losa, no crit chance. Good for you. How many points do you have? Let's go for the fun. Losa is a character with the most amount of fun because she has access to all these crazy abilities. So I'm just gonna pump some also magic armor here. Question, do we go for the smart choice and put in the utility of Rallying Cry, Nether Swap, and something else for later? Or do we just go crazy and put in Hailstorm? Well, actually we could put in like... let's try putting in Hailstorm. I mean, it's stupid to put so many hard-hitting, like, heavy source point skills. Obviously it would be better to put in like, oh no, what am I doing? Black Shroud. We're supposed to try Black Shroud. Yeah, much better. Let's try Black Shroud. Also Rallying Cry seems decent, so finally get to try it. Okay, just put Hydro for the time being. Lucky Charm, can't put anything else, so let's just go Bartering? Persuasion, in case she has to talk. Right, what do we want for her? Mnemonic seems kind of interesting though. Just putting every skill in the game onto her would be kind of fun. But No, I was actually thinking about something else. This is very good with water. Because it's very, very easy to stand in a water puddle. Slightly higher, or slightly more difficult with electricity though. Or aero. Standing in electric surfaces is not the smartest thing. So, for a character that focuses primarily on hydro damage, which I do have some hydro damage, I wouldn't mind this. But again, it's very situational. It's not like I fire off hydro stuff all the time, so it's a little bit expensive to put a rare point into something you don't take advantage of all the time. I was thinking about something else. What was I thinking about? Okay, I don't actually have a point in Scoundrel. Yeah, it's from Gear. I don't actually have Scoundrel as a talent, so that's why. Wouldn't have been a bad one, but it was not what I was thinking about. Shit, what was it? Magic Cycles, maybe. So either fire and water, or earth and air. So either way, I'm either buffed with water or buffed with air, which are the two main elements I use. Combat abilities by 2. That is 10% more damage, straight up, for my main hard-hitting skills. Always. Yeah, that's probably better than occasionally reducing the AP cost of like a very small set of my skills. I think this is good. %20 is just too little. That means that if I use all my abilities, then if I use all my source in one attack, use a thunderstorm for instance, then I'd have to cast a source spell on average how would that work? Well, it would be like every 5th source spell I cast, I would get 1 point back. Which, how often do you cast 5 source spells in combat? Maybe some people build their teams around it. I haven't. I have the option to if I want to. It's just the process of gaining all that source back is annoying. And I'm doing fine without it. I like the idea of source being a hard-hitting skill that you use for very specific tactics or strategies. The idea of just using source skills all the time and then using the gifts to heal it all the time kind of just simplifies everything. So I believe... Sorry for taking so long here. I believe Magic Cycles is the correct play here. So yeah. Hard to say no to 10% more damage. You, what do we do with you? You also have some room, but I think we go... Let's just put memory. Can't go wrong with more skills. Why not? Rallying Cry is interesting, but not now. Okay. We're doing a lot of pyro hits here, actually. Let's just go for pyro. Here we go for... let's just put persuasion. I don't know. Now this guy would probably benefit less from this, because he has fire on one side and then earth and air on the other. So no. What I actually thought I wanted to do was put savage sortilege? Because it does have crit chance. So I think this is actually the right play here. Yeah. 34% crit chance. For skills as well, it's not bad. And then we have Melon Assassin. And this is important that I just carefully and just dropping critical strike chance left and right. Maybe I can switch back later once I get up, because I read that maximum is 20 regardless. So I need more slots. Oh, I have a slot. Let's go with it. Why do I have an open slot? Where did that open slot come from? Oh, I can't use that, right? Maybe it's from the sawtooth. Anyways. Right, Scoundrel. We're focusing on building crit here, so... Persuasion. Right, so what would I do here? One extra combat ability, one extra civic. Nope. Actually, this is not an awful one. Bigger and better immediately grants you 2 extra attribute points. That would be 2 wits. That would be 2 critical hits, 2 crit chance. So this is essentially 2 crits. But there's actually one that I was thinking about, this one. While you're at maximum vitality, Hothead grants you an extra 10% critical strike chance. I think that is worth it. I think Hothead is worth it. Yep. I think that is it. Sorry for taking so long, I just really enjoy thinking about these kind of things. I know I can just go change it whenever I want, but... I think it's better to just take the time and think about the different options we have and try to make a good choice early, so that I don't have to spend time going back and changing it too often. So I think that is more annoying, rather than just doing it correctly or well the first time. Plus I like this. This is part of the thing I like the most about Divinity, is how much thought you can put into your team and how you build your team.
find the mother, curse her very
Why is he singing about Sibyl? Maybe Sibyl has some relation to him.
Wonderful. Then the time to cull has come.
The Shadow Prince whispers to a small, jewel-like object in the palm of his hand. In the distance, you can hear the sound of an explosion. The stench of death fog, even this far away, pervades the air.
I do so love the smell of death fog in the morning. And so it is done. The elves will live, their ancestor trees will wither. A genocide averted, a balance restored. I must say I'm quite pleased with myself. And with you as well, of course.
Whoa!
I thank you. You have found an ally in the House of Shadows.
Well, that is what I was looking for. Warfare? Oh, come on. Okay, it's not that good, actually. Sentry's helmet, 2 finesse, 1 warfare, 1 huntsman, 1 necro. That it just isn't very good. The warfare is great, but the 4 intelligence is literally 4 crits because I have to put, unless I remove intelligence gear, which I could do. This just isn't what I need. I'm not gonna use this for sure. Same there. Same there. I'm gonna take this. Just in case. Okay, should we go back and look? Is it safe to teleport here? You know what? I bet developers kept that war point up so that we would just go straight to it and into the death fog. Yep. Called it. I called it. Fucking developers, man. What a bunch of assholes. When it comes to death fog, those ass wipes really screw me over. Remember the emergency flushing in Zentessa's Ruby? God dang it. Somebody needs to smack those guys. Anyways, it's funny though. I'm obviously joking, it's funny. I would do it too, honestly, if I was a developer. Maybe I would give someone a tiny, like, warning. But whatever. Right, what did we actually get though? Got 2 things. 2 strength, 1 scoundrel, pyro, arrow. Those are very relevant. Points. I'll keep. This is, it has some good stats on it. It's just value stats in general. But I don't think it fits anything I want to try right now. And honestly, this is just so much. This is 6 points into wits at the moment. Just excuse me for a moment while I take some time to check out what my actual requirements are. Wait, what? I must have dropped the item that requires intelligence. That means I can swap this out. I'll go down to 10 intelligence. Is that enough? I can take the 2 points out of finesse and put it into wits, so I can technically get back up to 2 wits. But what am I getting? Warfare, Huntsman, Necro. I'm losing Scoundrel. I can take 1 point out of Huntsman. No, I cannot. And no. Almost. It's almost good. Actually, almost good. I just need some correction elsewhere before it's good. Anyways, that was that. I guess, what else is there to do? This thing, right? They're all closed. The Salaman will tell us how to enter the academy if we bring him Alexander's head. Okay. How do we contact him?
The Saruman's bloodless countenance appears within the glass. Wordlessly, pitilessly, hungrily, he asks you for Alexander. A vision of a cave entrance appears, and the huge troll guarding it. You must bring the head of Alexander there, and present it to the altar. You mark your map, and the mirror goes dark once more.
Okay. So that was the sacrifice needed? Let's see.
The spirit of a troll.
I got cave. I know fear.
The trolls.
Okay. Right, so regarding this place, I thought this was more like a sacrifice thing.
The altar before you seems relative. All you can see is you feel as you watch. The rock.
Apparently, since we're here now, this is one of the things I spoiled. Well, this is kind of the solution I was looking for. You can use Dispel Illusion, which is a skill I've never used before. Let's put it on, just to see. Oh. My intelligence won't be high enough. Okay. Okay, this I can take off. I just want to see what the skill does. Removes invisibility and illusions set by Salaman. Okay. Let's keep it on. Just in case. I didn't know that before. Or I actually read about it. It wasn't a spoiler, but 10K. Yeah, we're doing the Losa lottery as usual. It's a mirror, mirror. Wait, he's right here. Okay. Let us see. Oh, here we go. That flute or trumpet sound we just heard in the background reminded me very much of Star Wars for some reason. I bet they probably use that exact tone somewhere.
The spirit of a Magister priestess kneels. She steals a look upwards at the source of the screams, then abruptly ends. She's next. The spirit of the Magister priestess struggles in. The spirit of a Magister priestess kneels on the ground, her hands tied behind her back. She flinches as the ghostly sound of tortured screams from nearby catches your ear and hers. She steals a look upwards at the source of the screams, then looks away again with a shudder. Another ghostly scream intensifies, hitting a peak, then abruptly ends. Panic washes over the Magister's spectral features. She's next.
Some bad stuff happened here, needless to say. Scandal Pyro. That's a lot of life, actually. But the stats are just not there. Just 2. Just not good. Then again, that tremendous amount of life could be important. 2 strength, 1 initiative. No, 3 initiative. 3 initiative could actually be pretty damn good. Hydro, I mean, I don't really need Hydro on him beyond 1, like 2 points really isn't gonna be that much of a difference. Just a tiny bit. What else? Strength I'll gain. Warfare. I think I want the initiative. Actually. Yeah. What did I lose? Oh. Shit. Okay. I have to fix that. I need to put a point into warfare. Yeah, that has to happen. Okay. Yeah, that is pretty important, actually. Oh well, at least we found an upgrade. That initiative, it looks good. I like it. The 3 strength could be relevant, and the total 30% chance of doing some sort of CC, pretty good. And I'll find warfare somewhere on this build, it's not a big deal. Let's see. Finally, got an upgrade. I might have missed one earlier. Also, maybe there was some other sword. I'll check actually. Off camera, I'll check. Because now that I think about it, I need more initiative. I wouldn't mind him going first either. Oh, here we have the Saloman.
You behold a face you've seen before, in blackened glass, soul sickness incarnate, the rotten flesh of the world's most shameful desires, an all-knowing affliction. This is the God King's pallid envoy, walking the world as the Sallow Man. You feel him in your head, scrabbling for purchase amongst your thoughts, looking for a way in, his madness and his anger and his hate banging on the door of your mind. A cacophony assails you, a melee of clanging bells and scraping nails, mixed with laughter and insanity and pain. Then, the Sallow Man ejects you, and you realize you were never in his mind at all. He was in yours, with all his agonizing, caterwauling lunacy. He knows you want the secrets of the Council of Seven. He lets you know he has them, and that you will never take them from him. Sallow points a long-nailed finger at Alexander's dead eye. Sickly waves of emotion wash from him. You feel like you've eaten a rock, but you think you recognize the feeling. It's love, or at least a form of love. Sallow thrusts his nail forward and skewers Alexander through the eye socket. He raises Alexander's head and looks him in the one remaining eye. Then, slowly and deliberately, Sallow begins to eat. An acid joy assaults your senses as the Sallow man devours the memories of the Bishop Divine, the son of Lucian, the God-woken, who shall never be divine. And you realize that Sallow is not a man, but the twisted remains of what was once an elf. Wordlessly, he exhales towards you, a great torrent of anger and rage. But something has changed. This new Sallow anger is more pure, more refined, more confident and sure, and more powerful. He makes it clear that the time for questions now is past. Sallow stares into your soul and shows his hand. You know that he has something that you seek, but will only share it with the one who leads your party. Sallow gives you a long look. The tendrils of his mind snap about yours, but they do not probe. With difficulty, he summons the power of his speech.
Are you sworn? Swear to the God King, and I give you the key. The key to the Academy. The key to the mountain.
He snarls, and the tendrils about your mind snap to you. You understand in a moment that you should be grateful that he doesn't take you now and torture you until you beg for death. He will only help a God-woken who swears to the God King. But for that person, he offers the keys to the Council of Seven. He leans towards you.
Swear you.
Sallow man smiles inside your head. A vision of an altar appears. He raises a long-nailed finger and points you back the way you came.
For that, you must be dead. God woken.
His cruel, scraping, booming laughter echoes away inside your mind. You realize that he's laughing at your imminent death.
What? Okay. Okay, so I had some spoiler alerts about this, but it didn't actually play out the way I read it would. So it's a little bit different. Yeah, apparently if you have Losa in your party near him, he'll go mad. To waste my turn on that thing. That's fine. What I'm gonna do... Let's read a little bit. Also, if you accept the reward, he will take something away from your character, so... But I didn't know about the swearing thing. That was, getting sworn in thing. I mean, to disinfect the game. Okay. Alright. I should walk away first, actually. What is a dangerous one? He's attacking... This is a scoundrel type character, right? Then he is going next. And she. I think my best bet is to move... over here. In case this fire person is gonna shoot an AoE down here, I don't want to get out of stealth. This will hit everybody, so let's do this. We are full HP, and we wait. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go bananas this first turn. That is okay. Right. Is there any way to CC this asshole? Like, immediately CC him. How far can we send him flying? Not particularly far. But I think the smartest choice is to put him up here, actually. So what we do is... And the reason why is because he's gonna have to use AP to move. And I do some damage to these guys. This also allows me to... Yeah. Nice. Do I need him to start a fire? No, I don't. I actually would much rather give him her wits and then stealth. I think that's the right play. Bleeding can be applied with Losa. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I think I delay his turn because I want Losa to get away before I Phoenix dive up there. Fortify on the Sallow. Fine. Okay, what do I need from Losa? Well, bleed I need. So let's bleed. Immune? What? Whatever. Okay, I need to get away from here. And this is where I would have want Nether swap actually. Oh, punished. Punished for not putting in the actual utility skills. Immediately punished. Not even kidding. Sucks. Right, we need to put in Mosquito Swarm. Wait, he gets no status? He's immune to all forms of status? What troll shit is this? Oh well. Wow. Okay. Aced.
Glory is mine.
Right. Well, then our best bet is just to get through his armor.
You're not trying to escape, are you?
It's fine. Okay. It's time to do some damage. I don't have time warp, but I don't need it, I think. Let's go over here, see. Okay. Will you rupture? Okay, you will. Will you chicken? Good, you will chicken. Will you bleed wild chicken? You will bleed wild chicken. Good. He might just be dead, actually. Right. Gotta deal with this dude. I think everyone is good enough in their health. What are we doing here? Can't be healed, so it doesn't matter. I think we just explosive here. Put some burning on this. Can we AoE here? No, we cannot. He will also haste. It's fine. What the? Oh, he walked up there. Alright. This is 2. What can I do for 1? I can gag. I can chloroform. Does anyone here need? Yeah, actually, do you know what? This is within range, right? Yeah. Let's do this. It's not healing, so it should work. Yep. And I can also soul. Yeah, I can soulmate Melon.
Glory is mine.
And the way that works is if I target myself. No, that did not work. Maybe I need to target. I'll try next one. Oh, you asshole. Are you cursed, my friend? I mean, deceased. Well, I think what I'm gonna do is just shield up. I'm just gonna teleport. Oh, it's too far. Damn. Can I just heal myself? Yeah. No rush. Actually, let's adrenaline. No, too much fire. Let's not do that. Oh, wow, okay. Actually forgot it's an AoE. Let's just fortify it. No big deal. Okay, he barely moved. There's a little bit smarter when it comes to these guys. It's fine. Also fine. It's dead. I still have adrenaline? No, I don't. Right. Just charm this guy. Why not? Too many fucking stats here. He's healing. He's getting his armor. He's burning, unfortunately. I don't need magic armor here. She's still decaying. She's full HP. Let's save the AP. Right. First oil, you say? Damn, not close enough. Still one more. Fine, let's move one. And use this. Blind is blocked. Well, that is not fair. Then I suggest I put this guy in trial. Can't get up there. Why is that? Oh, that's okay. Okay. No, let's give player-minded.
I am the right hand of the king.
Oh, all right. Right, the whole thing about the Black Ring is that the God King will revive them. Crap. Yeah, that is, gag order does how much? Okay, that actually worked. Never mind, did not. Okay. I completely forgot. For some reason, he's immune to a bunch of stuff. Unexplained to me. That's okay. Man, we're getting AoE down. Staying on this platform was very bad. Luckily that shroud did a heck of a job. I don't have to focus on this guy. He's charmed for one more turn. No, no need to teleport. It's fine. Oh, poor guy. We chicken you. No, we don't. So we can't chicken you. Oh, that's so close. God, that sucks. That is so close. I completely forgot chicken is fizz. Stupid. Well, then we make your life hard. You go deal. You go have fun over there. Okay. Wait, did I just deal 600 damage? In one go? Okay. There's a lot of damage to deal in one go. Oh, and we still have sleeping arms up. Amazing. I'll just shoot him.
Into the dark.
Need to do some magic damage to that person. Actually, I don't. I can just do this. There we go. Time to get the hell down from here. Actually, she's in a safe spot. Still decaying though. Not yet. Let's guard up first. Can I walk over? Let's just step into the curse fire. Oh damn, Jesus. Was that 1,600 damage? I think that was. Well, interesting fight. Wasn't the most horrifyingly dangerous, I mean, difficult, but then again, we had some major burst damage going. Our assassin's getting kind of scary. And all of that without time warp too. We'll check all of that in a second.
He leers at you. You feel his hate, his rage, his blinding thirst for blood.
So...
He leers at you. Suddenly...
Yeah. So the thing about Losa was that if Losa would have been near him, he would have recognized that Losa is possessed by a demon and just gone berserk. And cursed us, I mean... and just attacked us immediately. And I read that if you do the whole thing... or I saw the table. If you do the whole thing, you get a bunch of experience points, like 200k or something. No, I didn't pay attention. Maybe I got it, maybe I don't, whatever. But... I wanted to get those points before... before fighting him. I always intended to fight him, of course. If you watch this far, you know I'll fight anything, anywhere. But I wanted the experience points first. The Sometimes my brain just stutters. The So yeah. If you're wondering why I was doing some weird stuff, not bringing Losa, not picking the reward, it's because I got spoiled. It was a moment of lack of care on my end, and I got spoiled, unfortunately. Now this is the first time I've been spoiled like that, checking for puzzles and whatnot, so I have been careful up to this point, but I got a little bit uncareful and that happened. It happens. Still a fun fight. And somehow I still ended up fighting him, even though that wasn't the plan. I didn't know about the whole swear to me thing, so that was completely unknown. I navigated that dialogue without knowing what was going to happen, so in the end the spoiler didn't do too much, so I'm happy about that. Still got some something I didn't expect out of that, so I'm happy about it. Okay, let's see.
The cloying miasma within the glass shimmers and a face comes into view. A well-dressed dwarven woman peering closely at you. With a hiss, she closes the mirror and is gone.
A well-dressed dwarven woman. Wait, is this like a network for... Is this a way for other... Hold on.
The broom upon the glass spins and whirls, but no face appears. The broom upon the glass spins and whirls.
Hold on, I'll finish my train of thought in a second.
Mirror, and you see a red lizard.
Is that Sadher? I must see her. Step aside, please, and let me look into the mirror. Thank you. Now, let's see what visions this dark glass weaves. I see her. She's in a city. There's a great cathedral. Arcs. She's in the city of Arcs. I recognize the cathedral from paintings in my palace. I know where Sadher is. And once I leave this island, god or no god, I will find her.
Okay, so what I think this is, let's just check the last one.
The bilious film reforms in the glass and becomes a knight in shining armor, sunshine glinting upon his helm, the light reflecting, masking his features. On seeing your face, he snaps the mirror shut.
Okay, so what I think this is like devices that other, maybe more high-ranking members of the Black Ring have to communicate. It's like a, you know, in like anime or TV shows where people, where like high-profile targets meet to communicate like digitally. Everybody is on like a face cam thing, but you can't see their face. That kind of thing going on here. So, knight in shining armor, something related to Sada, and she's married away to some rich dude, some noble, and a well-dressed dwarven woman. Seems like wealthy people, high-ranking people, and we did just talk about arcs, so could be that the members of this organization, this coven, stretches all the way to the top of the hierarchy somewhere. So there are some God King worshippers that we're gonna have to deal with in high-ranking positions. That's how I interpret this. I might be wrong, we'll see. Okay, well, I can clearly see that there is something here. Oh, okay.
Careful now, that's a trap.
Just walk over it, why not? Wow.
This won't be of any use. This won't be of any use.
Well, lost the lottery, let's go. We hit 2 in a row earlier. Can we beat that? Never say no to money. With money, you can do anything. Oh, damn, this episode went long. Didn't, well, I did spend a huge amount of time talking about skill customization earlier, so do you know what? I'm gonna run this one a little bit longer. So that you guys don't get the feeling of not having gotten enough content. You see, I care. I care about your well-being. And your... Oh, another one. Let's check that out. I care about your well-being. And your satisfaction. No matter what you desire. I'm just kidding. I obviously have my limits. Okay, could you please... Or do I? Anyways, enough of that before before I get flagged. Let's see, what do we have here?
The unwholesome murk clears, to reveal more unwholesome murk, as if the mirror is lying forgotten at the bottom of a well.
Maybe somebody deserted and threw the mirror away. Interesting. I wonder who that is. Maybe we'll run into them. An ex-member of some sort. What's happening here? My name is at the bottom of the list. Seems like death lists of some sort. Tarquin, if you kill Tarquin. Right, we gotta mention that one. That guy is still working on the sword. We need to go check on him. And there's a lot of shit here. Nice. She nailed a divine item there, Iron Maiden. Oh, oops. There's an actual hat. Haft of the Swordbreaker. Oh, okay. That's something you need to rid yourself of the Coven. Of how you've sworn your allegiance to God King.
Fine. Nice.
Okay, let's read that. Okay. Okay, Queen Justinia is being manipulated. What's this? Let's go check this out first. And yes, I know I picked up some stuff. I'll check this out, of course. Shiv away though. So the wizard's boots. Get that crap out of here. Large venom rune. Oh crap, I forgot to check out the rune stuff. Okay, let's go. More stuff to loot. Nothing. Some traps. Right. We go counterclockwise because I'm a badass.
Woken. Such a pleasure. Did you miss me? Wait, don't answer that. Of course you did. My lord's given me another chance, such is his grace and wisdom. As for you, well, you're out of chances. How many have you had by now, I wonder? 2, 3, 100? It must all be a blur for you. Ha ha! Open your eyes. War, slavery, disease. Void, death, and the fall of a divine.
She peers at you through narrow eyes.
His agent of...
Okay. That's a harsh hit. Guess she's our friend again. douse this. Right, what the hell was that? I don't even remember this character.
Every time. It doesn't matter. He'll fetch me, Lucky. Or has he not simply told you by now? Are you sure you're God-woken? That hit.
Let's just leave her. Apparently she has some role to play. Apparently I ran into her before without even knowing it. This seems like a workshop, armor worksmith shop. Okay. Not that interesting. We open as many things as we can. As Losa. Nope. There's still some area left to explore. Wait, I think it's here. Never mind. Isn't it? I think we have to jump up here. What the? Just go see real quick what we find. Nothing, seems like. Okay, well that's it. Yeah. Didn't get too much choice to do anything at all. Didn't get to decide much how we want to interact with the Sallow Man, but hopefully the rewards were worth it. Let's just head outside, see if maybe something happens outside. Nothing? No ambush? Man, it's weird to come out into vegetation after being in that cave for so long. Okay, let's see. All of this is just nonsense. Hydrogeo summoning. No. Identify. It's a lot of magic armor. And a slot. Leadership telekinetics. Arrow 2, that is relevant. Hydra 1, Intelligence 3. I don't feel like giving up. Lucky Charm. Huntsman Scoundrel. Arrow is 1 from base. I need 2, but I'll get up to 3, so that's a waste actually. What about Hydro? Hydra's base, that's helpful. So I saved 2 points. Which I can put into Huntsman and Scoundrel. What else do I get? Leadership and telekinetics is useless. I get an extra point in Arrow that I don't really need. But that does mean I can swap this out later. Yeah, I can switch over. Can switch over, yeah. It's 2 for 2. I just get some free magic armor. So it works. Works fine. And then of course this we're putting onto him later. And yes, this should go on his legs as well. Right, what else did I get here? Sallow chainmail. Alright, more. What's this? Sneaking and dodging. 3 finesse, 2 intelligence, poison. Poisonous skin, though. What is this poisonous skin? Wish there was any way to read about the skill without. Without equipping it, you know? Because I don't want to... Fine, let's put it on. Lost some skill. What was it I lost? Probably Huntsman, yeah. What does it do? You get immunity to poison on earth, but you lower resistance to air. You bleed poison. Very interesting. Clearly not for this build, but interesting actually. Anyways, that's a long episode. Stuff happened. I think I'm done on the map actually, besides this lunar gate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go back, fix my stats, sell some stuff, and should be ready. So yeah, see you in the next one. We'll head into the academy. Bye.